Look at that drip price. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is SK Crypto K, and if you have been following the drip price, man, you know you gotta be happy right about now. You know you're a happy person, aren't you? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to the people.
Yeah, it has definitely been one hell of a run for the drip price, almost accumulating about $1 a day for the last week. This is just wild. Up until about today where it hit a little bit of resistance, but you know, you can't forget that we're still inherently tied to BNB, which helps elevate or drop our floor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like a roller coaster. SK, do it again.
Well, you certainly can, because this is the drip price, but when you go over to the BNB price, you're gonna see something a little similar right about here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So remember folks, don't get too tied up with the little bit of a resistance we've hit here. I firmly believe drip price would have kept going up, but BNB had to go ahead and take us down.
But it's okay because we're hitting all-time highs for drip all the time lately. And I would not be surprised if by the time the drip partnership launches on July 13th, if we aren't hovering around $20 for drip, which would be similar to the $20 per B price that it's launching at.
So let's talk a little bit more about drip, shall we?
No, stop, SK, stop. Can we focus on something a little bit different today? Like, I don't know, what is this whole reservoir thing? Like, reservoir, come on, we got the drip, we got the fountain. What is the reservoir?
Really? You want to shake things up today a little bit?
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
All right, fine. Let's talk a little bit about the reservoir and what exactly is it?
So folks, this is just another aspect of the drip website. Obviously, we know that faucet is the main contract where you will make the most money. However, if you want to support the platform and help harden the price of drip itself, you can participate in the reservoir, which has its own different set of rules for its contract. For one, you can really only participate in it by adding BNB into this contract. This isn't something that you're gonna go and buy drip for and then add it into this. You're just going straight up with BNB, and by adding it into the contract, you receive a token called drop. And all of the BNB that gets added into the reservoir adds locked liquidity
and long-term price support, ensuring the liquidity floor for drip gets hardened.
So taking a look at the UI right here, you can see your total drops in the center, and then every day you're going to be getting rewards based on the system taxes that come out. Now this is completely different from faucet. You do not get a 1% every day. It just depends on the amount of activity and the players entering and what else is happening on the site. And just know that whatever amount of drops you put in, you will receive a staked percentage, which determines how much of the daily rewards you're going to get. I'll go ahead and cover it in this video right here, but if you wanted to actually look at the light paper, it does have a page based on this. You can pause the video right now if you wanted to read it, but essentially this is how it works. So drop is a token that is pegged 1-to-1 with the drip and BNB pair.
Whoa, hold up, SK, are you telling me that we've got a token called drip, and then we've got a token called drop? Drip, a drop, a drip, a drop, a drippity drop to the tippity top?
Huh. Yeah, I guess you could say we got a drippity drop to the tippity top. Baby Grinch, on. I see y'all in the Telegram chat today, shout out.
So yeah, okay, what's up? How does this work?
Ultimately, what this boils down to is that you're gonna have two types of taxes that go into this. Now, whenever you deposit your BNB, you are going to get a 10% tax, all right? And the way that the rewards work in this system is that there are instant rewards that go out to everybody based on your stake percentage. And then you also have a daily reward that drips out from the dividend pool. So anytime on the platform, whenever BNB is deposited in here to become drops,
and also vice versa,
when you turn your drops into BNB by withdrawing out, there is a 10% tax. 5% of the 10% tax goes immediately into the reservoir pool, shown down here, which pays out 2% of that dividend pool to all of the stakeholders in the reservoir every single day. So basically 2% is going to come out and it's going to get divvied out by your stakeholder percentage. Now, 3% of the 10% gets permanently locked in the Drip liquidity pool, instantly helping to harden the price of the Drip floor.
And finally, 2% out of that 10%
goes immediately to all the people in the reservoir.
What do you mean 2% goes out immediately to all the people? Can you give me an example?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So, for example, if throughout the entire 24-hour period, 500 BNB entered into the system, and for that matter, also left the system. So cumulatively, let's just say 500 BNB either went in or out of the system. There is a 10% tax on all of those transactions. This 500 BNB is priced at, let's just say $300 for a total of
$150,000 in USD value.
A 10% tax comes out of that. So that's $15,000. And we know that 5% of that 10% went into the reservoir reward pool, which is $7,500. 3% of that 15,000 went into permanently locking into the Drip liquidity, or $4,500 of the 15,000. And then of that $15,000 10% tax, 2% of that overall tax went into stakeholders immediately. Or in other words, $3,000.
So in my case right here, if 2% of that tax equals $3,000 and I have a staked percentage of 0.85%,
then that is how much I would see. It should be $3,000 times 0.0085.
and boom, I would have made $25.50 on this particular instance.
And the same thing works when you go down into the dividend pool and calculate out 2% of that going out standard every single day. You would see your staked percentage of that amount of reward.
Damn, SK, you know I'm so bad at math, but I guess I get it. Thanks. Appreciate.
No problem, no problem.
Now, your stake percentage right there can change at any given time. It's all relative to the amount of players that are in the system and how much they're holding, how much they might be compounding, how much they're actually purchasing of new drops to put into the system.
So just know that you can increase your staked percentage by either compounding or adding new money.
Which is exactly what you see here. You've got two options down here. And if you were to compound, you would essentially take whatever you've been rewarded over that day or whenever you choose to. You can compound it right back into your total drops right here, which slightly increases your staked percentage if it's enough that goes in. Also, you can choose to hit the claim button and you can take your rewards right out. The BNB will go straight into your wallet.
Now, it is important to note there is zero tax when it comes to compounding or claiming.
So, at 0.009 that I just pulled out in a claim straight to my wallet showed up as that minus the 48-cent tax. And same thing here, I've let this build up one day and I compounded it into drops, followed all the math, tracked the balance, and everything approved out, there is no tax on that, on compounds or claims. There's only a tax when you get in and when you get out.
Now, one other important aspect about Reservoir that does not exist in Faucet
is the fact that if you change your mind for whatever reason, you can, and I repeat, you can pull out your entire deposit with the withdrawal function right here.
But pay attention, this is what trips up so many people, okay?
What happens is if you went in here to try to claim out all of your drops, when you hit that withdrawal button, it doesn't just immediately convert into BNB and show up in your wallet. It converts itself after the tax and shows up in your
reward section first.
Okay, that is a common misconception. A lot of people think they can just withdraw out and boom, it shows up as BNB in their wallet.
It does not.
So just remember, you withdraw, it shows up in your
rewards.
And then you come down and hit claim, all right?
So once it's in your rewards, you come down and hit claim and it will pull the BNB out into your wallet.
Does that make sense? Far too many people make that mistake, so please pay attention to that note.
And really the only other thing about Reservoir is that there is a 1% fee
on all Drip and BNB swaps. So this means whenever someone's going out to claim and sell out the actual Drip, that conversion right there, 1% of it will go into the Reservoir dividend pool, which creates an additional stream of BNB into the Reservoir, pretty much making this not solely dependent on just people buying in or leaving the Reservoir.
Wow, dude, that's really cool. I really like BNB SK. Like, I really like BNB. So, I should just go ahead and skip the faucet and just go all in on the Reservoir.
I wouldn't go that far now. This is more of a side contract for the supporters of the platform who want to get paid out in actual BNB. You want to be in both if you can afford to do it. But Faucet is first and foremost and is the main contract of Drip.
So keep that in mind, folks. If you just want something to sit inside of the Reservoir because you're supporting the Drip platform, and then also every so often you can come in here, check your rewards, and you can just claim it out as straight BNB untaxed right into your wallet, and then you can use that as transaction money that you want to use to participate in the Faucet hydrations and claims and sells and buys. You know, you can do that. That's an option for you. So definitely consider that. But if you were to put your money into anything on the Drip network, Faucet is where you want it to go. You will make more money on Faucet than you will in the Reservoir, comparing it dollar per dollar. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There is an added benefit just to be in this, because as the Drip network does grow, you're gonna have more and more of those buys and withdrawals and people coming into this and people swapping out their Drip for BNB. So all of that's gonna add up and add into the reward pool. So you are gonna get some passive rewards here always, but it will be less than what you're making on the Faucet.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have and that you need to know about the Reservoir. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Also remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt and just know that these are my opinions and for entertainment purposes only. And if you haven't already signed up with the SK Crypto K team and would love to, go ahead and find my buddy address down in the description below. And if you join, then feel free to jump into my Telegram chat, where you can keep up with all the weekly airdrops and contests. But that is only if you join the team. So yeah, if you like the video, please smash that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well, along with the notification bell. And be sure to stay safe out there, everybody. Stay blessed and make good choices with your crypto. Yo, appreciate your time and just know that I'm SK Crypto K, and today you should join my crypto club. Maybe by the end earn some dividends, so in advance, I'ma thank it right now for that sub. Hey! Yo, let's go.